Lieutenant Hurley called me this morning. He told me you have some questions about your wife's death.
You were the original coroner assigned to the case in December.
Yes, I was just looking over the file to refresh my memory. Lab reports, the pictures of the accident.
May I see them?
Well, I can answer any questions you have.
I would like to see them, please. Could you explain the accident to me, medically?
Well, she received a heavy blow on the back of her head, which fractured her skull and broke her neck. That's the direct cause of death.
Is it clear exactly how she received that blow?
No, it isn't. I remember that troubled me at the time.
Why?
When they found her, Mrs. Finelli's seatbelt was still fastened. You would expect that the injury would have been sustained on the left side. But since it was sustained on the right side, it could only have happened because she was looking to the rear of the car and the impact came from the right.
I mean, if she were hit by another car.
Which didn't happen. Now, we know this from the condition of the car, according to the report.
Then there is no real evidence that the injury was sustained by the accident itself.
What are you asking?
Could my wife have been hit, her neck broken, and then placed in her car afterwards?
It could have happened, yes.
Why was there no further investigation at that time?
Well, you see, Mr. Finelli, some of these accident cases are not simple to analyze.
Yeah.
Dr. Winters. Yes. When? I'll be right in. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello?
It's me.
Oh, hi. Hey, Joe told me that you called. I'm sorry I didn't call you back, but you won't believe this. I got out of the hospital. I fell asleep for about 10 hours. What's up?
Want to see you.
Sure. Want to come out here for lunch?
I need to see you alone. I don't want you around.
He's out on the Nova. He'll be out there till tonight.
All right, I'll be there in a little while. If he should show up before I come, I'm only coming to see how you are. You understand?
No, Jack, I don't understand.
I'll be there in half an hour.
Okay.
Bye.
So long.
What makes 5 so prime? It's primary.
Yes!
Isn't it incredible?
It's primal.
I want to take you home.
And it's prime time.
Why didn't you say something?
SoapNet's got 5 of your favorite soaps 5 nights a week.
The dream come true.
Starting at 7, don't miss The Young and the Restless, followed by All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives. SoapNet's primetime lineup, tonight starting at 7.
Now it's your turn to fall in love with Broadway's most enchanting musical, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, now starring All My Children's Jacob Young. Call 212-307-4747 and get your tickets today.
Put life in focus with Sears Optical. And And right now, get 50% off a complete pair of glasses. Includes frames and lenses, with hundreds of styles to choose from. Sears Optical.
Want the secret to healthy skin? It's just below the surface. Introducing the newest Lubriderm Skin Nourishing Lotion with natural sea kelp extract. It helps dry skin absorb and retain moisture, so it's naturally healthy. New Lubriderm Skin Nourishing Lotion with sea kelp extract.
What's the fastest selling diet pill in America? Xantrex 3. Xantrex 3. More weight loss, faster weight loss, energy to burn. Xantrex 3, the only diet pill with a kick. Rapid weight loss, incredible energy. America's Power Pack Super Pill. Xantrex 3.
At smarter retailers nationwide or call 1-800-349-3595.
No wonder everyone loves Xantrex 3. Xantrex 3. Yes!
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, please call the number on your screen now.
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Mesothelioma may be caused by breathing in or swallowing asbestos particles. Exposure to asbestos in mills, shipyards, or in the heating, automotive, and construction industries may have put you at risk. People living with you and even people close to you could suffer because of secondhand exposure caused by asbestos dust on you and your clothing. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, please call the number on your screen for your sake and your loved ones.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now at 1-800-893-7993. We are standing by 24 hours a day to take your call in confidence. Please call now at 1-800-893-7993. That's 1-800-893-7993.
Here you are, ladies. Enjoy your breakfast.
Good morning.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm fine. Is my beau here?
Your beau?
Oh, excuse me, my partner. I forgot it was business hours. He had a morning meeting. He said he was going to meet me here afterwards.
Yeah, well, actually, he called about 5 minutes ago, said he was all tied up, and would you excuse him, and he'll see you in the office in a little while.
Well, at least he called this time.
How about some coffee, huh?
I'd love it. Is Maeve round?
No, she and Barry went off to Mass, so, you'll have to make do with me.
Oh, stop it. Have I told you lately that you are one of my most favorite people?
Buttering up your future father-in-law, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean it.
I know. And have I told you lately how happy Maeve and I are for you and Frank? Have you done anything more about setting a date?
No, but we will soon. And anyway, who's this Barry? You just...
wouldn't be trying to change the subject, would you?
No, of course not.
I mean, if I'm intruding or stepping on any...
Johnny, wait a minute. I thought maybe this was somebody we could invite and somebody I should know. Oh. To the wedding, which is going to happen soon, I promise. All right?
Subject closed temporarily. Hiya, Bobby.
Am I interrupting something?
No, I was just about to find out who Barry is.
Oh, I met him last night. Dee brought him by the Crystal Palace. Seems like a pretty nice guy.
Huh.
Yeah, he's kind of a nice kid. Actually, he came by again this morning to have breakfast with us, and Maeve said she was going to Mass, and he said, could he go with her?
No kidding. Yeah. Only talked to him for a couple of minutes. Didn't seem much like a party-goer or a church-goer to me.
Who is he?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Cousin Barry Ryan from Chicago. Yeah. Hey, Fred, glad to see you this early. I'll meet you around the side, all right? I'll see you kids in a minute.
Yeah.
So, what's up with you?
Well, actually, I've been looking for you. Could we go over there for a few minutes?
Sure. You sound serious.
Well, Jill, I'll tell you, I'm kind of worried about Faith.
Why? What happened?
Well, it's no problem. It's just that she's been depressed lately about Tom and about Mary and a lot of other things. And, well, I don't know how to say this, but I think she's been drinking heavily lately.
What do you mean?
Just that. You haven't noticed it?
No. Oh, sure. I mean, St. Patty's Day at the party, I said something to her, and... Yeah. Well, the day of Seneca and Kim's wedding, but I mean, she wasn't drunk or anything.
No. I don't mean that. And, I'm probably out of line saying this, but last night I went by to pick her up. I was going to take her to a movie, and she wanted to stay in, so we had a drink. Actually, I think she had a couple before I got there. She started talking. She was very sad. And,
well, what'd she say?
Well, she talked about Tom. She talked about her work, and well, it wasn't so much what she talked about. It was the way she talked. All of a sudden, I didn't know her anymore. Then she fell asleep on the couch. It's only 8 o'clock. Cried herself to sleep. I mean, honey, something is going on. It may not be serious, but I don't know what to do. I mean, you can talk to her easier than I can. I'm not so good at that sort of thing anyway.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good luck.
See you.
What's going on?
Something to show you, a lot of things to tell you, and I want to talk it through one more time, step by step.
About Mary?
God, what else is there?
I know.
Okay, let's start here.
Is this the man in the green hat?
Police composite.
Jack. I know him. I mean, I think I know him. I wish I had a real picture, though. I think he works for Joe.
Okay. Try this.
I saw this guy on the Nova. The last time I saw him was that day that I came out here and Joe was having that meeting. He was sitting right over there on the couch. I think that I'm gonna be sick.
Hang in, because I'm afraid we've only begun.
You can find either one, this man at the Nova or the Harbor side.
I've already found him in the morgue. Turned up yesterday, Staten Island dump.
What does this mean?
Okay, now follow this. If you think I'm off, say so. On the morning of your wedding, Mary left the house. She was still upset but getting herself together about you and me, and she stopped at that coffee house.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, later on, that same day in the afternoon, her wrecked car was found on an access road to the Brooklyn Expressway. She suffered a fracture, right rear skull, and a broken neck. But she regained consciousness long enough to say, among other things, man in the green hat and EBB.
Yeah?
Now, we know that 3 weeks earlier, she saw a man in a green hat dealing drugs in that coffee house.
Yeah?
And we know if she saw him again the morning of the wedding, she would have followed him.
Yeah, she would have.
All right. Now, hold it there. We go to EBB. Now, about 20 minutes from where Mary's car was found, there's an abandoned warehouse, until recently used as a fish packing operation by EBB Marine Industries, which is owned by Tiso Novotny. Tiso is reputed to be the lord of drugs in Brooklyn. It is a rumor that the drugs come in on Joe's boats.
Where did you hear that?
From an employee of Tiso's who knows Joe.
Who?
I promised him confidentiality.
Oh, come on, Jack!
Leave it, Siobhan, leave it. Leave it. I said rumor, rumor. Now, he couldn't swear to it.
All right.
And I just left the coroner who investigated Mary's death. Since she was found still in her seatbelt, it is almost impossible to determine how she could have been hit on the right side of her head.
Go on, put it together for me.
Mary saw the man in the green hat in that coffee house. She followed him to the EBB warehouse. There she saw enough to convince her she stumbled onto a drug operation. Someone or something connected it with Tiso for her. She called Johnny. She said, "Don't start the wedding without me. I'll be there in half an hour." It took Frank and me 33 minutes to drive from that warehouse to Ryan's. But Mary never left that warehouse area. Someone saw her, knew that she'd seen too much. There's a time lag here. We'll probably never know what really happened. Finally, someone hit her in the back of the head with a blunt instrument, broke her neck, put her in her car, drove her to the site of the accident, strapped her behind the wheel, engaged the clutch, and sent the car through the guardrail.
Joe couldn't have had any part in this. He wasn't there. We were getting married.
I know. But whoever did it had to have recognized Mary, so Tissot had to have been told. Before or after. Okay. Now later, I start to ask questions. And a Mr. Phil Hirsch appears to ease my mind. I show Mr. Hirsch Green Hat's picture. Green Hat turns up dead.
You're in danger.
So are you. If Joe and Tissot find out I'm still asking questions about Mary's death and that I'm sharing it with you.
What happened to Hirsch?
He disappeared. I put the police on it. I turned over everything I know. They're more interested in drugs than finding out what happened to Mary.
Jack, how much does Joe know?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
How?
You have your secret, I have mine.
I don't feel guilty about anything.
Honey, I'm not getting out of this delicious brawl.
I'm in trouble, kind of.
Do you want to know how it's all gonna work?
Watch the Melrose Viewers' Choice Marathon and see if your picks made the top 5. It all starts Saturday morning, May 27th at 7, only on SoapNet.
Stranded in New York.
You don't have to be afraid.
No touching.
Will an autistic girl become a predator's next target? And he meant to kill his wife.
JR cut the strap and pushed it over. He was out to get me.
But instead, he put his best friend in a coma.
My wife could die.
Now her husband will risk it all to save her unborn child.
I will kill anyone who tries to take Kendall's baby.
Jack, don't shoot!
Watch All My Children tonight at 8 on SoapNet. Jennifer and Frankie get engaged. Is she ready to leave Jack behind? Be There for Days tonight at 11 only on SoapNet.
I can't concentrate. Could I be pregnant?
When you need to know if you're pregnant, nothing is more accurate than EPT. It's over 99% accurate. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
Inside every woman, there is power and passion. Turn it on with Venus Vibrance. It gently exfoliates, leaving skin so smooth and luminous, revealing a more radiant you. Venus Vibrance.
Retiva, smooth, sustained energy and intense calorie burning too. Retiva, calorie burning, sustained energy. The little pink pill that lasts all day, all night. Just 2 capsules in the morning and you're good to go. Retiva, the calorie burning energy pill in the black and pink box. Order Retiva online at mylittlepinkpill.com or call 1-800-719-9484. Retiva, the calorie burning energy pill in the black and pink box.
I don't know what you want to see.
Are you ready for... We've traveled the world to find the wildest parties packed with the sexiest guys alive. These are real college guys who love to go wild and get naked. Don't miss 1 second of the action on 6 of the hottest DVDs ever made, including Heatstroke, Big Easy, and Dude, Where's My Pants? Want to see what really happens when frat boys get together, let loose, and show off their young, rock-hard bodies? Follow the action from the beach back to the hotel where anything goes.
I'll shower for Guys Gone Wild.
Guys Gone Wild. It's all real, raw, and totally uncensored. Get the video people just can't stop talking about. Order Guys Gone Wild now. You must be 18 years of age to buy. To order, have your credit card ready and call
1-800-910-9794.
Each Guys Gone Wild title is yours on DVD or video for only $19.99. Or purchase the complete set today and save $15. Call
1-800-910-9794.
now. Or see what it's all about now at guysgonewild.com.
Some people really know how to move. When you're moving, we'll get your DirecTV up and running in your new place free.
Just make one call to DirecTV Movers Connection and arrange a date to move your service. It's free, it's easy, and it's one less thing to worry about. Call 1-866-WAY-YOU-MOVE. That's the way to move without missing a beat.
I like the way you move.
Yeah, I thought I heard someone coming up the steps. I guess it was you.
I guess so. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
I stopped by the hospital. They said you were scheduled for duty, but nobody knew where you were.
Oh, well, I'm right here. You know, see, I had tons of paperwork, and it was an easy morning at the hospital, so I just decided to stay here and do it. Lynn Capper was going to cover for me. Who'd you talk to?
One of the nurses.
Oh. Where do you think I ran off to? The circus? Actually, that's not such a bad idea. Do you want something? I make some coffee. There's some juice.
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Why were you looking for me anyway?
I'm worried about you.
Why?
Because I know you've been thinking a lot about Tom, and you've been feeling depressed, and I know you've been lonely.
Well, yeah, I have been, but what can I say? It's going to take time. But it's getting easier.
Okay, that's only part of it.
Well, what's the other part?
I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm sorry if it offends you, but I need an answer. And I want you to understand that I'm not accusing you.
So what are you trying to say?
Do you think that maybe you've been drinking too much lately?
What?
Well, you know, because you miss the people that you love and you're relying on the alcohol.
Oh,
maybe
I don't believe this. Yeah, I take a drink once in a while. Who doesn't? I mean, when I work an 18-hour shift, I come home and I have a glass of wine. Or if someone asks me to a party, I'll have a drink. Does that qualify me for an alcoholic?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. That's exactly what you said.
No, I didn't.
Why would you even say something to me like this?
Because I'm worried about you.
Oh, well, thanks.
Faye.
Look, I appreciate you as a big sister. I always have. But I'm not 8 years old anymore, and I can certainly take care of myself.
Well, I'm not the only one that noticed.
Oh, so you've been taking a poll? Oh. Who else said something? Roger? Oh, Roger's a good one to talk.
No, it wasn't Roger.
Well, who was it then?
It was Bob. I saw him this morning.
What did he say?
Nothing, just that he came here last night and you had a few drinks.
I had a drink. Oh, excuse me. No, I had a couple of drinks over a period of several hours. Shocking, isn't it?
Then why did you fall asleep on the couch at 8 o'clock?
Because I was tired! Boy, he really gave you a full rundown, didn't he? Did he tell you I kissed him? Did he tell you I asked him to go to bed with me? But don't worry, he preserved my virtue. I guess I terrified the hell out of him.
No, but I'm sure you surprised him. Come on, we both know that's not like you.
Oh, yeah, right. Faith never gets mad. God forbid Faith takes a drink. She never needs anybody. Faith, Jill, God, I'm fine. Yeah, I've been sad. I've been depressed. I've been lonely. But I'm trying to work this whole thing out, and if I make a mistake, okay. At least I'm trying.
Hey, I only want to help you.
Well, you can't. Jill, I'm not drinking. Believe me. I really thought you knew me better than that.
I do.
I'm all right. In fact, you know, I woke up this morning and I felt really good. That's why I'm staying here to finish this. You know, if I work through the practical stuff, then I can get on to the more abstract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Then you can explain it to me. I'm sorry I got angry at you.
Oh, come on. It's okay.
Look, I've really got to go to the hospital, and I do want to finish this, so...
All right. Well, how about us having dinner later, okay?
Maybe. Why not call you?
Okay. You take care of yourself.
I will. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Faith.
I'll be fine, okay? I'll be fine.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
She's got a soft side
I've always wanted his approval, Mother.
and a wild side.
I just wanted to let you know I know about you and JT, and don't get your hopes up about marrying my dad.
Just don't get on her bad side.
I'm talking about forcing Dad out and making sure that he never comes back.
Get to know Victoria Newman, The Young and the Restless. Next on SoapNet.
This June, the only thing more devious, more scandalous, damn, or more explosive than what these contestants will do for the judges is what they'll do backstage.
I kissed her like 90 times.
Oh, a brand new season of I Wanna Be a Soap Star premieres Thursday, June 8th and 11th, only on SoapNet.
After rock climbing, meeting the fiancé, and getting the grand tour,
We're not done yet.
Wally reveals what he really wants.
I want to learn.
Greg Vaughn's tips on strutting the catwalk.
You strike a pose, you know, maybe.
Prepare yourself for an episode of Model Proportions when Wally spends one day with Greg Vaughn. Saturday at 6:30, only on SoapNet.
What's wrong?
Upset about eye allergies? There's a Visine for that. Visine A provides powerful relief of itchy red allergy eyes. Clinical studies prove it. Eye allergies? There's a Visine for that.
We seek it out. A miracle food that nourishes the mind and body. We call it the egg.
Feeling younger. That's the difference between choosing a high collar and a plunging neckline. New Nivea Age-Defying Moisturizer. Touch and be touched.
If they can move comfortably, you can too. Hanes Comfort Soft Bras and Panties. Comfort reinvented.
There's something else I should have told you right away. My source said the old man is upset because Joey wants out.
Thank God.
But everything I told you predates his decision. So the question still remains. Was he involved in the narcotics? And where is he working from these days?
He spends most of his time on the Nova. He's never at the Harborside or in his office.
Does he have an office on the boat?
Yeah?
I want to wire it.
Wire?
Bug. Electronic eavesdropping device, preferably a voice-activated tape recorder.
Oh, on his boat? Oh, Jack, you'll never get away with that.
The microphone and the transmitter on the boat and the tape recorder someplace on shore. Jumbo has a guy who deals in these sort of things. I'll get a hold of him.
Can I help?
No, you've done enough now. Absolutely nothing. You're to do nothing more.
Please. Please. Be careful.